All right, welcome in. We have a big update for Schroots NFT and the upcoming mint of Schrootants. So let's walk through the new white paper or roadmap white paper that got released just a few days ago, starting with the Battle for Schroot Farms. So that is going to be the upcoming play to enter game where you can take your Schroots and Schrootants, which you'll see here, and have a lot of fun with that. If you want to go above this, there's some good lore and stories upon how Schroots and Schrootants came about and how these Schrootants got the DNA of the Schroots and are looking to overtake the Schroots in the fall of Utica. Let's talk about the growing Schrootility of the Schroots. So in quarter 1 of 2022, which we are in right now, the Schrootants Mint is going to go live. So Schrootants are going to be a live mint, and you can use beats for them. If you've owned Schroots, you can stake Schroots for beats, and owning those beats will be able to be used for Schrootants Mint, which is going to be coming up. Within the mint itself, there are going to be 3 winners of the NFTs direct from the mint. So when you mint, there's going to be 3 people that are going to win a creature, goats, and 5 ETH floor sweep of the winner's choice. So there are a few one of ones in there, and if you mint those, you are going to be able to get a floor sweep of your choice of these NFTs. So along with getting a cool NFT or multiple NFTs within the Schrootants, you're going to be able to also potentially win up to 5 ETH of a project that the Schrootants have collabed with, creatures and goats being one of them. Those are some great projects. And beats, on top of being able to mint Schrootants, can be used to mint other projects, including 2 unannounced partner projects in February and March, including a partner play to enter game with an industry leader and an iconic worldwide character. So on top of being able to use your beats for a Schrootants mint, there's also 2 other projects coming up in quarter 1 that you'll be able to use your beats to mint those projects. Coming up in quarter 2, the game creation is going to begin. There is going to be Super Schroot Serum. It may take more than Schroot himself to defeat the Schrootants. Now you can give Schroot the power of a grown man and another grown man by merging 2 Schroots into one. Did someone say free Robo Rampage Schroot Driver airdrop? Yep, that's what we heard. So it looks like in the second quarter, not only is the game going to be starting as far as the creation of it, but there's going to be a serum that you can give your Schroots if you own those already, and something sounds pretty cool is going to come out of that. And then Robo Rampage is another project that they are a part of or that they created, and it is a BattleBots style game. They call them Xenobots, where you can battle each other in the arena, and it looks like you're going to be able to get a driver for your Robo Rampage that is going to be a Schroot. I've heard it's pretty dang good. In the third quarter of this year, the Battle for Schroot Farms beta is going to be released to existing Schroot and holders. Shroot office items drop. Some might find them useful to defend the farm. Other will make for great collector's items. So it looks like an airdrop. And then burn Shroot loot to obtain weapon and companions to use in battle for Shroot Farms play to enter game. Yep, that's what we heard. They like to do that. Shroot loot was a free to mint item that is used in the staking mechanism for beats, but it looks like that Shroot loot is going to come in handy because you're going to be able to use it to obtain weapons and companions in the game. And in the final quarter of this year, Battle for Schroot Farms play to earn public release. Schroot Season 2 mint opens, so it looks like there's going to be an expansion of the Schroots, more than just Schroots themselves. Bring many of your favorite characters to life. Inter-office romances will spring to life, leading to a roll in the hay that might bring some baby Schroots to life. So it looks like they are going to expand upon the characters and get more characters as well as baby versions of these characters as well. Merch rolls in just in time for the holidays, warm fuzzy socks, ugly Christmas sweaters, and more. Cool, so merch drop. Let's take a look at the Schrootants that we've been talking about coming up here. The Schrootants 8,337 Schrootants will be available for mint. The cost is 0.022 ETH, very easy number to get yourself multiples of these for the game, or 25,000 beats. So if you are staking, beats is going to be an option, 25,000 or 0.022 ETH. So what are the Schrootants? Aren't they only scary pictures? Negative. Schrootants NFTs offer alpha Schrootility. Say that 10 times fast. Each Schroot NFT will have a role in the battle for Schroot farms, an NFT play to earn game. Money doesn't grow on trees, neither do beets. Save the farm and Schroots may reward you generously. Prefer not to play. Schroots don't believe in laziness. In fact, it was bred out of them between 1792 and 1863. If you don't like your Schrootant, they'll be eligible to burn in exchange for season 2. So it looks like there's a burning mechanism set in there. For future mints, Schroot Bucks beats will be yours for the taking and risking. Schroots know this already. Schrootants will get their chance. So it looks like you're going to be able to use these beats and potentially risk them to be rewarded with more in the game. Airdrops, we keep them coming like you all can eat breadsticks from Olive Garden. Nice. Bread, it's the paper of the food industry. We need ribs, fall off the bone, baby back ribs. I want my baby back ribs. Looks like they're just having some fun with the airdrops there. But more airdrops coming for the Schrootants. Ask yourself, do you want to leave Mose to defend the farm alone? Trick question. He's too busy saving you. You have to have the decency to do the same. Schrootants. So here's your different properties of the Schrootants. You can go through those. Let's see, background, back, body. Ooh, I like vengeance. Head, eyes, chest, shoulder, top of head, arm, mouth. Also, there are a handful of one-of-ones and some very special limited edition pieces. So you can see the artwork around here. Lots of cool different things, different properties there. And on top of that, a really cool graphic there for Battle of Schroot Farms. Seeking revenge for the loss of beloved Utica office, Schrootants have descended upon Scranton to destroy Schroot farms and take control of the entire town. To every Schroot for themselves in this player, person versus person, play to person versus person and play person versus everyone. Tower defense style video game. Okay, I'm thinking that this is tower defense style video game that you can play against people or play against the computer. Sorry for butchering that. Players will deploy their different Schroots through the Schroot farms with hopes of defending wave after wave of increasingly tougher Schrootants. Schroot NFTs with weapons will have the ability to use those weapons in the game. Additional defenses can be gained by burning Schroot loot or shelfers, and even Schroot themselves, as well as purchases using beats. So it looks like it's a tower defense style game. So you've got a line of incoming Schrootants, and you're going to have to stop them from reaching the destination by using your Schroots and the weapons. And it looks like you're going to be able to use Schroot loot, shelfers, and even Schroots and beats to get these weapons. Save the farm and earn beats token as a reward. As a bonus, weapon minted at their own FTs will have cross utility in other games. Very cool. So you're going to be able to use those beats to win in the game, to buy more weapons, and it looks like those weapons not are only used in the game but across the other projects as well. Once a farm is secure, it is time to defend the office, local parks, and other landmarks that outside of Scranton. As any of the Schroots will tell you, the only worthy opponent of a Schroot is a Schroot, so players will have the opportunity to battle 1v1. There we go. Each player will defend their own Schroot farms while simultaneously deploying a Schrootant army to attack the opposition. That's very interesting. It's similar to like if you ever played Clash of Clans. I know tower defense is usually a single player, but it's very interesting the aspect of having multiple, because then you're playing against another person and not only are you defending, but you're also attacking. So that's very interesting. You miss 100% of the Schrootants you don't hit. So why own the Schroots and Schrootants? Schroots serve as our Genesis tokenomics NFT. Schrootants will be our Genesis play to enter NFT, granting rights into future play to earning games we build. So benefits to owning both Schroots and Schrootants. So for this upcoming mint, there are some benefits to minting multiples. So if you mint 3 Schrootants, you'll get 10,000 beats. 5 Schrootants, 10,000 beats plus a Crypto Miners mint pass. Crypto Miners is going to be another project play to enter. If you mint 10, 25,000 beats plus 2 Crypto Miners mint passes. And then if you mint 20, you'll receive 100,000 beats, 3 Crypto Miner passes, plus a 2022-2023 mint pass for any future projects that this team mints. Very cool. In the future, holding a Schroot plus Schrootant equals receive tokens for minting. So having the both of those will give you tokens for minting, have the ability to use beats to mint. You'll be eligible for potential free mints in the future play to enter games or starter characters. Very cool. Very, very cool stuff. So let's go ahead and recap what's happened. Oops, wrong way. Let's go ahead and recap what's happened 2020-21, 2020-21. If we define our progress so far by our floor price, the NFT community would label Schroots as a failure. Ironically, when I was in the 6th grade, we're getting a personal story here. I was a finalist in our school spelling bee. It was me against Raj Patel, and I misspelled in front of the entire school the word failure. This is from The Office. We like to say we have a basement, not a floor. I love that saying. Some days it's like we're invisible. So with gas prices skyrocketing and our floor hovering around zero, we made the decision to move the entire project from ETH to Polygon. That's what they did. Despite zero royalty revenue, we fully executed our roadmap. And oh yeah, they're fully doxed. So yeah, this team is fully doxed, and they've continued to over deliver no matter where their basement was at. Planted the Schroots. So the Schroots leased farmland to grow beets, tomatoes, and spinach in Squamish Valley, British Columbia, Canada, which is, yes, an in real life farm. Free minted 100% free no gas Schroot loot to NFTs. So they did a free mint, which is going to be a key component to the upcoming play to enter game, as well as staking mechanism. They dropped free shelfers NFTs to anyone who requested one, which can also be staked. Created Beats, which is an ERC20 token to Polygon. Deployed Beats.Schroot.io, a custom staking site for the 3 of our collections. So their staking website is up. Created Legendary Schrootility collection to celebrate holiday special events, bring community together. So these are a lot of one-on-one artworks done that have been out, and some really cool stuff. They donated to Rainn Wilson, who is Schroot in the office, his charity, $5,000 to that. And I know there's been more. They began development for Battle of Schroot Farms, play to enter tower defense style game, and entered partnership with existing projects along with a game developer with 2 decades experience building video games for PCs, consoles, and Steam. So as you can see, the Schroots have done a lot in the past 4 months, no matter what the floor was. So that was I didn't even toggle it over, but that was the accomplishments. They've accomplished a lot. They've got a lot coming. The mint date is going to be probably mid to end of this upcoming week, which is going to be the start of January. So I would highly, highly recommend getting Schroots if you don't have them, getting ready for the Schrootant mint date. And what's to come from this team is insane. They've delivered more up to this point than I imagined. And so I could only imagine if this project gets enough success to be able to continue to, they're going to go forward whether it sells out or not. But from my standpoint, I'm really hoping that this project gets the success it deserves, because there's a lot of cool things coming with this project. So that is the updates for the Schrootants, and hope to see you in the Schroots Discord if you're not there already.